massive day for the unemployed. Um, so there has been this drama recently going around, and it's about Marvel Rivals. All right. Um, even though I'm kind of showing Smash gameplay, I do have Marvel Rivals gameplay, but they're like super outdated, and I actually just installed it again because they added a new character. But in fact, we're not here to talk about Marvel Rivals as a game. I mean, not yet, of course. There has been drama, and honestly, it's kind of shocking because I don't think any video game or like community drama or of the sorts had been this big in like so long. Whenever there's drama in the online space, it's always like streamers or IRL or is this some really stupid unemployed shit. But yeah, this time is actually about a tournament, and honestly, um, I'm actually like, dude, I'm super passionate about this. Funny enough, because I was a top 500 Overwatch coach, and all my friends can fucking tell you that I don't stop bitching about that, and it's because like I loved Overwatch and I love teaching, um, and like, dude, the biggest thing that I preached about was like fundamentals, and I felt like the moment that I started teaching that, like, dude, I just think, bro, I think I'm just so smart. I have such a big ego when it comes to Overwatch and Rivals. Like, okay, maybe like Rivals not as much because I can't bear that game, and I'm gonna tell you why. So there has been this drama that's been happening in this tournament, and it's like so bizarre to me, and is literally the reason why I can't fuck, like I don't fuck with Rivals or honestly most competitive games recently. So basically, there's a guy named Kingsman. Um, found out that like there's a big prize money pool for this tournament, and it could really help with like his college because he's broke. Because who isn't broke? And like fucking like nowadays, bro, like everything's so expensive. I get it, bro. And like, dude, he was like super serious, and like I don't know too much details on like how each person was drafted or how he even got into this team in the first place, but he got kicked out for requesting a swap for his team. You know, he was like I think I'm pretty sure he was like the rank one, or he was rank one, eventually, or he was, and like he's the highest rated player on his team, and like obviously in these clips you're able to see that like he's MVP, top fragging, and the person that he's asking to switch was on Widow, and one of the games he literally went 0-5-0, and all he was doing was just requesting to swap, and not only the person on the team, the Black Widow, was like being like really fucking weird about it, everyone else was too. I'm like, are we dead ass? Or it's shocking, and honestly, I reached Celestial on Punisher, because of course, Punisher is based. This is like the Punisher. Are we kidding me? Anyways, yeah. So I reached Celestial. I'm pretty sure, like, dude, recently, or I'm gonna try to hit like a really high rank with shotgun only on Punisher, because dude, that's like base as fuck. But yeah, and like I understand how, like I know like how to play the game fundamentally. Maybe like my mechanics hasn't been up there, but like I understand the game, and I actually I really like the game compared to Overwatch. and like I think they're doing good balances. Like I haven't been really mad at like any of their decisions. Like I think their fucking matchmaking is ass. But it's either the matchmaking is ass or it's the community's ass. Um, but I remember there was like this big thing before about their matchmaking. But anyways, that's not why I'm here. And yeah, like this dude's Kingman's team was like absolute losers, and they were like so obnoxious, and they like ganged up against him and then got him kicked, because he was like super serious on winning, and that's what like the problem is that people don't care. They just like I don't know like there's something wrong with like the rivals community, but I think it's just like in most games in general. It's like ignorance or something. Um, like I remember when I was trying to grind because I really thought I could hit top 500, and I know I can, but dude, there's just people that are like crazy. So after he got kicked, he made a YouTube video, and I think it almost has like 1 million views. It's insane, and it has like literally the entire context. Um, and like, dude, these people doubled down. They're like they made like the worst response. I think it had like a 90% fucking dislike ratio. Like it's insane. And like they try to act like the victim, but like I don't even care. Like we know like they're cringe people, but like I don't know, gaming hasn't been the same, right? I was looking at this Overwatch clip, and it was talking about how dog shit the meta used to be back in Overwatch 1, where everybody was running Orisa, and yeah, they were running Orisa, Sigma, Bastion, and it was 2 CP. And obviously, like, it was a dog shit meta. I remember that shit. And I'm a fucking Genji main, you know? I have crazy clips on this channel that's still posted. And, like, dude, I was Himothy. But, honestly, what I loved about that clip was that there was so much team play. Dude, I am a sucker for team play. Dude, sports, I love volleyball. Dude, the strategy in that game, I love it. You know, teamwork. Dude, Overwatch was the same. I love voice chat and like having everybody like actually have passion about the game, you know? And Rival doesn't have that. Rival doesn't have that. You know? Even like it's like harder than before to find an Overwatch group that isn't like cringe, you know? And like it's just like everybody has like and you know what? I 100% believe that Valorant actually ruined it. Right? Like the Valorant community fucking it's like a fucking disease, bro. It's like an apocalypse. They're all zombies, and like bro, they all act a certain way, and I don't know why. It brought like this e-girl and like nonchalant dudes, like it brought like a whole epidemic, and it's terrible. Like fucking like I can't. It's so bad. And like I see it in like this whole rivals drama, right? Because instead of either of these people taking accountability, you know, they're like, oh my god, you know, support Kingsman like it's Israel. Like, are we dead ass? Like, there's no fucking way. And like, bro, I don't even know. Like, dude, I just think even Twitch, like, just like in general, it's just it gotten so cringe. Like, it hasn't been the same. And I don't know what it is, or like what was like different from like before than now. Like I think about, you know, like this drama, and I'm like, dude, this would have never happened before. I'm trying to remember. drama. Like, dude, I don't even think drama even happened like that with games, you know? And like, seeing, dude, whatever comes with like being wrong in Rivals or in Overwatch, it's because like I know, like I studied, like dude, especially in Overwatch, the amount of pro players I studied, even in Rivals when I was like making that grind, and like kind of like literally studying. Okay, why are they positioned this way? What was their game plan? Okay, they took a risk here. Why would they take a risk? Like, dude, I've studied, especially like oh my god, claw grips, like learning sensitivities, and like like figuring out like dude that was fun to me. So when I see someone that's like clearly in the wrong and has such an ego about it, it just rubs me the wrong way. And like this goes for a majority of games. I think I see it in League too, where they're like monkeys, like they're like super like ignorant, or like they're like they're so like in this belief, or like they believe something that's so delusional, because it really makes sense for their reasoning. Like their reasoning isn't like an English sentence, right? Like even comparing this like stupid drama to Israel is insane to me. And before I heard about this drama, I was actually gonna make a video calling it World War III, cause low key, dude, America is fucking cooked, bro. It's cooked, bro. And you know what? Maybe it's the gamers, bro. Maybe it's the gamers' fault or something. I don't fucking know. Like, there's something like there's something like people like I'm trying to think, bro. How are people not normal? Why is it hard for people to be normal? You know? Maybe it is an ego thing or something. Cause like I was also like talking about this with a friend. I think about like nonchalant people and how like maybe they're like insecure or like I don't know, imposter syndrome. It's just crazy. Yeah, I think our generation is so cooked. And I say our generation, I am Gen Z, unfortunately. Unfortunately, I don't know. I just know that like every generation has their cringe. Ours is probably like the worst type of cringe. Yeah. But yeah, like this whole like situation in Rivals it's just crazy. And I also want to talk about so back in Overwatch 2. Oh my god, because this I get it. Money is hell of a drug. Shit, bro. I'm all about that money. Like I'd be like the most like. Anyways, I'm probably gonna say some cancelable shit. Anyways, like go get your bread. But dude, the amount of people that are like so easily brainwashed. I think that's like the important phrase here that we should emphasize: brainwashing. Because all the streamers were paid most likely by Blizzard to like advertise or like act a certain way with like their patches or events. And I'm like, bro, why would you believe like okay, I get it, go make your bread. But when they make an opinion on something, right? Because I get it. They are good players. Like, for example, I think about Flats the most. I don't think he should have won fucking any awards in Streamer Awards. But you know what? Power to him. He earned it. Like, he did work hard. I'm not gonna lie. But he definitely is a sellout. He's a sellout. Right? Because he used to get fucking bought by Blizzard. And then, like, he would make, like, these fucking videos on, like, glazing their shit. And I'm like, yeah, go make your money. But, dude, when you have, like, an Overwatch opinion, and, like, dude, you have such a fucking big base, right? Dude, none of these people are questioning it. And, like, honestly, it is hard, because he is top 500. And it's so funny, because I love Flats in a way, because he has, like, the worst, like, opinions when it came to Rivals and Overwatch. And the way that he would do it is that he would explain the fundamentally, literally perfectly right. And then he would have like the shittiest fucking opinion. and like a lot of people will be like influenced by this, and it's like insane. I watched a bunch of like Overwatch coaches also, and like I love, Spylo was my favorite coach because he emphasized on fundamentals, and he would always have VODs of pro play and bring up, okay, you know, why are they doing this, and here's my reasoning and their reasoning on why, and then they like kind of go deeper into it, and like there's levels to this shit, man. There's levels to this shit, man. And like, dude, you don't see that in Rivals. Like, no one's kind of like passionate like that anymore. And I would love to bring that back, but the community is too fucking bad, like ass, and they're brainwashed, and it has to do with this, right? Like, dude, power to you, Flats. Let me guess. I'm pretty sure J3, right? Like these type of like, you know, have such high influence in the community, and yo, bro, this is why people are acting brain dead, bro. I remember when I was making my grind, my biggest problem was that I legit got throwers, bro. It was insane. Like, dude, I'm like reminiscing. Dude, I have a video. Oh my god. It was so funny. I was playing Mantis. Right? And I was literally 1v16. Because, you know, my support rank is pretty low. Because realistically, I've only played, like, I've only played Punisher. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I played Punisher, I played Black Panther, Bucky. I know, like, Daredevil came out. I would have loved to try out Daredevil. But, like, dude, I can't play Rivals alone. Rivals is such a shit game in the sense of, like, their community and player base. It makes it impossible. And yeah, like, it's terrible. So, like, I was playing Mantis, and in voice chat, there's just someone just talking about how they were doing everything. One is literally the clip of me killing everybody. It was like the most brain dead argument, cause it was like quite literally, both like they're arguing about who's doing better, when I'm like silent, I haven't said a word, and it's just me actually killing everyone. And that's what I feel like, dude. I feel so unnoticed in the sense, like, bro, I'm literally him, and nobody knows this. Like, I'm a hidden gem. But yeah, that's all for this video. So see ya.
No! They got me! They got me! They got me! Why did y'all come? I was halfway.
You know, Cyril, a good magic would have point.
Huh?
I said, Cyril, a good magic would have captured that point.
I mean, I fucking blinked
I'm
them.
sorry. That is
I mean, I'm doing shit that y'all should have done. And look, we're about to capture the fucking point, thanks to me. You're fucking welcome. So, the shade means nothing.
Galaxy Brain plays.
I fucking IQ 200.
Bro, this man Spider-Man can like disappear, bro. That's so annoying.
Man, that Spider-Man was a fucking bitch.
So annoying.